If you stood on the surface of this world, you wouldn't just die. You would be crushed, melted, and vaporized in less than a second. This is Venus. And everything you think you know about it is wrong. They call it Earth's twin. Almost the same size, the same mass, born from the same cloud of dust billions of years ago. For a while, scientists believed it might have looked like us. Blue oceans, soft skies, maybe even life. But something happened here. Something went catastrophically wrong. And what's left behind is not a planet. It's a trap, a silent golden executioner floating just 67 million miles from where you are right now. Let's go there. Slowly as you fall through Venus's atmosphere, you'd feel it immediately. The air isn't just thick, it's suffocating, pressing in on you from every direction at once. By the time you reach the surface, the pressure would be 90 times greater than Earth's. The same crushing force you'd feel 3,000 feet beneath the ocean. Except there is no ocean here. Just air. Thick, toxic, merciless air. A human body wouldn't explode. It would do something far worse. It would collapse. Compress, flatten, instantly, and that is the easy part. Because even if the pressure didn't kill you, the heat would finish the job. Venus is the hottest planet in our entire solar system. Hotter than Mercury, even though Mercury sits closer to the Sun. 475 degrees Celsius, 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot enough to melt lead, hot enough to melt zinc, hot enough to melt almost anything you have ever touched. Why? Because Venus is trapped in a runaway greenhouse effect. A thick blanket of carbon dioxide traps the sun's heat and never lets it go. Day or night, it makes no difference. There is no cool side of Venus, no shade, no relief, no mercy. It is an oven, the size of a world. Now look up, because the sky itself wants to kill you too. Venus's clouds aren't made of water, they're made of sulfuric acid. Concentrated, corrosive, the kind that dissolves metal. And yes, it rains here. But this rain never reaches the ground. The heat below is so extreme, the acid evaporates in mid-air long before it touches the surface. A permanent, toxic drizzle falling forever into nothing. We know all of this because we were foolish enough to try. In the 1970s and 80s, the Soviet Union sent a series of probes to Venus. The Vanera landers, built like tanks, titanium hulls, designed to survive hell itself. They didn't stand a chance. Most were crushed on the way down, before they even reached the surface. The ones that survived the descent transmitted data for a few short minutes. Then silence. Venera 13 holds the record. It survived the longest. 127 minutes. Just over 2 hours before the heat, the pressure and the acid finally consumed it completely. Somewhere down there right now, its wreckage still sits. A tomb, a monument, a warning, left behind in the dirt of another world. Venus wasn't always like this. Billions of years ago, it may have had oceans, maybe even the conditions for life. But something tipped the balance. A runaway effect that spiraled out of control until there was no turning back. And now it drifts there forever, close enough to see, close enough to dream about, but utterly, completely unreachable. Venus is not just a planet. It's a warning, written in acid and fire and crushing eternal silence. A reminder that out there, in the cold dark of the universe, beauty and death can look exactly the same.